Hey everybody, welcome back to another HD video, and as promised, this is the Raynor's Party game. I just got done playing my Roach Snake game, and this is the second featured new custom game on Battle.net. It is Raynor's Party, and I've actually played this quite a bit. I played it with some of my friends before. I'm okay at it, definitely not a noob. And you know, I wanted to make a video about this, never had time to really do it, so I figured now's the time to do it. It's featured on Battle.net. I can give you guys a little bit of insight about all the little mini games, and essentially it's Mario Party for StarCraft 2. And you select one of these units and basically you play a little mini game. So this is apparently Edmund Duke's Jungle Warfare. And everyone gets a siege tank and an observer. This is the first game that was selected. Every player gets to select one mini game, and the score is at the top right. Since this is free play mode, the scores just keeps going unlimited, but you can set it to have up to 5 points or 10 points or whatever. So in this mode, you want to try to capture the banana with your siege tank and then bring it back to any of the white beacons on the minimap. But you have to be careful because everybody else has a siege tank and an observer as well, and you don't want to die to their tanks, and you have to use the observer to kind of spot it. So apparently somebody doesn't like this game, so they already left. They're a loser. Blarg Kith, you're no fun. But if you guys look on the minimap, there will be a ping, and that ping means that someone has a banana and they're walking down that way. So if you see that ping, you gotta unsiege and you gotta bring all your stuff down and try to get the banana, because apparently you are very hungry for bananas. And when you have the banana, you move very, very slow. So this guy is moving super slow, and I killed him before he got the banana back, just to steal it and bring it to the beacon. So that was a nice little opening to start the game off. And a quick point for me on the top right hand corner, and one of the players is already like, lame. But that's when you get to laugh in their face. Hee hee hee. Anyways, the Marauder minigame now is basically, I guess this is kind of self-explanatory. Essentially, you don't want to stand on the red dot. Don't be anywhere near the red dot. And, well, basically, if you're on a cell that's clear, then you're good. And you do get one spell. It is the Concussive Shell. It has like a 10 or 15 second cooldown. But you can use it to snare one of your opponents and keep them on the red dot if, you know, a red dot pops up on them. So, essentially, that's the name of this game. And this is very, very lame. I am not going to make it out. Darn it. I guess I actually got kind of blocked right there. But yeah, that's this game. I'm already dead, unfortunately. And so now we get to watch these guys duke it out. And their job now is to continue to dodge the red dots. And whoever has the last Marauder standing gets the point. So as you guys can see at the top right, I'm currently up 1 point. Everyone has 0 because we've only played one mini game so far, and the second one is still reaching its conclusion. There is a lot of red dots going on right now, but wow, these guys are actually really good. Well, there goes 2 that just died at the top. And yeah, basically this game is super, super fun to play with your friends. If you guys have 7 friends, or even if you guys don't have 7 friends, if you guys are loner boners like me, then you guys can just hop on a Battle.net and play with a bunch of random people and watch them all die to the little red dot. I guess this is I guess that was a draw. No one won that game. Yeah, at the top left it says it is a draw. So I guess I'm still the only one with 1 point, and I guess someone picked the Zealot. I picked the Zealot, and this is my favorite mini-game mode of all. If you guys are ever in elementary school or middle school, I don't know how old you guys are, but when I was in elementary school, we had to take this typing class, and you had to type to a truck. Essentially, you were a trucker. It was like a little game, and you had to try to type it out and get the fastest word per minute possible. So if you guys are good at typing, then this is an awesome mini game, because essentially you have to type what Tacitor says, and you don't want to type it wrong. If you mistype it, then he Psystorms you and you die. If you're the slowest typist, then he hits you with some kind of thunderbolt and you take like half your health worth of damage. That's the thunderbolt right there. So basically, you want to type as fast as you can, and good thing that I studied back in elementary school, and I followed the good old trucker, and I typed in very quickly when I play that little game. So I do have decent words per minute, but it is all about accuracy as well. So this game is this is probably my favorite mini game out of all 8 mini games. I think there's 8 total. This one's definitely my favorite one. But I think I did mess up on one of these parts. I don't know if I actually won this one or not. But as you guys can see, 3 men standing alive. One guy, 2 of them are at half health. I still have full life, so I'm still doing awesome. And I'm still typing away at tip-top speed. People are getting angry at Tassadar. You mustn't be angry at Tassadar. But anyways, this is the one where I messed up. As you guys can see, I actually typed in CC error Brit, so I had to delete that and redo the whole darn thing. But little did I know that I messed up. I think I put an extra space in between Cerebrit and Yule, or I don't know what I messed up on, but I died. Darn it. But essentially, now the game is tied up 1-1. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and check out a couple more of these mini games. And if you guys like this game, it's called Raynor's Party. I think it's just as fun as Roach Snake. Go check it out on Battle.net. It's currently the second featured game. And if you guys stay tuned to this video, I'll talk about the strategies behind each of the mini games and how you can kind of play. So this is Lurker Rally Extreme. The objective is to get to the end with your Lurker, but you want to try to be greedy. You have to burrow to stay alive if there's a bunch of units like right here, but if you stay behind your opponents and let them take the damage first or force them to burrow, then you can kind of sneak by. So right here, let them take the damage, you can burrow down. I guess one of the guys kind of snuck through, and oh god, I'm gonna be stuck. No! Just barely made it out of there. That was a pinch. Only to die to these 2 zealots. But yeah, the objective of the game is to essentially get to the end of the maze, be the first lurker to the end of the maze, or be the last lurker surviving. So apparently Extra Sketchy was the least dead lurker that game. And now we have selected the Hungry Ultralisk. So this game, you get 2 abilities. You get the ability to blink, and you get the ability to toss the pineapple. You do not want to be the one with the pineapple. Essentially, it is the hot tomato. And the Ultralisk will chase after you if you have that pineapple on your head. So do not be the one with the pineapple. That is very, very deadly. As you guys can see, the Ultralisk just goes faster and faster and faster. And you use W to toss a pineapple to your opponent. So you can use W to toss and Q to blink. And so there is one strategy here, which is actually really cool and kind of abusive. I think Dopa showed this to me, but essentially if you keep running circles around the Ultralisk, like I'm doing right now, and you have the pineapple, then you can make them speed up faster and faster and faster, and then you toss the pineapple and you lay the trap on the on one of the stalkers, so you set him up and you can win the mini game that way. So what is still up to go? I guess, oh god, someone picked the Lurker map again. So I guess we're going to do another round of Lurker Rally Extreme, but I do want to say that one minigame you don't want to play, if you play this one, in my opinion, is the Marine. The Marine is so bad. I think the Marine should be remade, whoever designed this game. If you're out there, please remake the Marine minigame because it is not fun at all. I really dislike the Marine minigame. But anyways, this is the Lurker one again, and there is a shortcut. So once you play this round enough times through, you can destroy those destructible rocks and get a little shortcut. But as you guys can see, I'm going to be super greedy here, and unfortunately, greed was not good. And I ended up dying that time, and everybody actually was really, really greedy. As you guys can see, everyone was really low at health. So we are watching. How many people are still alive here? There are 2 lurkers, Poseidon and Gada. And I guess these 2 are going to make their way all the way to the end of the level. Are they going to make it? Nope. Poseidon dies. Only Gatsu left. And I guess he is going to be able to make it all the way to the end. There's the last. It's basically down to 2 players right now. And so yes, you can burrow. And when you burrow, the units do pass over you. And then you can unburrow once they are done passing over you. And so Gatsu wins that game. Currently the score 2-2-1. And let's see. I think I'm going to show you guys a couple more mini games. Might as well show you guys one of each. And oh god, of all mini games, the Marine was selected. This one is actually, I think, maybe it's because I don't understand it, but essentially everybody gets a Raven. And you get one of each of these funky traps. You can lay spider mines down, you can lay the launch pad trap, which you can use to launch into your traps, or you can use to launch up onto these high ground parts to get the unit stuck. But essentially, you lay all these traps, and then once everyone's done laying their traps and time runs out, everyone becomes a Marine. And the objective is to navigate the minefield, avoid all the traps, including your own, and all the ones that other players set up for you, and make it to the end beacon. And if you get stuck, you can call a dropship for help. If you die, you respawn. I don't think it's that fun. This is probably the one that kind of, I don't know, I don't really enjoy that much. So, yeah, you guys can enjoy this. I'm going to go get a drink of water, and when I return, hopefully this minigame has ended. I will be right back. Water, water, water.
By the numbers, boys. Orders received. Can't wait. That's fine.
All right. In case you guys didn't know, it is currently 7 in the morning, so it is super early right now, and when it's early in the morning, your throat usually gets really parchy and dry and thirsty, so I don't know if you guys heard my dry throat, but this water tastes amazing. Anyways, has this minigame ended yet? It looks like, yes it has! Alright! So, I didn't really want to talk about that one anyways, but let's see. This one is pretty fun. This is the... It's kind of like Sentry Scramble, if you guys have played it. Not really, though. Essentially, you're a sentry, and you want to avoid the banelings, and you can lay Force Field. It doesn't really have a cooldown. And where the nuclear reticle appears, that is where the banelings will go towards. And excuse me, I need another sip of good old H2O. But essentially, wherever you lay the force field, wherever the nuclear dot is, that's where the banelings will try to target, and you can kind of use the force field to trap your opponent or push him out of the walls. If you lay the force field wisely enough, you can actually push him out of the walls. But the main objective is to avoid the banelings. You are able to survive 2 shots, but no more than that. So as you guys can see, just want to lay those banelings wisely, and as the game progresses, it gets more and more difficult, more and more nuclear dots appear, and more banelings. There I take one of the banelings, and I almost die, but you are able to take 2 banelings worth. Players are continuing to fall. They're just falling like flies. And yeah, I was just kind of going around trying to trap whoever I could, and of course, the objective, stay alive, do not get attacked by the banelings. There was a force field to separate me and one of those banelings. And yeah, this is, I can't say it enough, this is an awesome minigame. The only thing that's missing, I would say, is no sweet music like the Roach Snake game. That one had some awesome music. There I used the force field. You can actually push yourself out of the walls, and you can push another person out of the walls as well. So you can kind of hack a little bit, and I guess I died, so poor me. But yeah, the only thing this game is missing is probably some awesome music. I think I was watching over the video that I just made for Roach Snake, and somebody said that this music is lame. So whoever said that in the chat, I don't agree with you. I think you are lame, sir. But let's see. So, oh yeah, this one is really fun. This one probably requires the most skill. You get 3 abilities. Your first ability, Q, is Blink. Your second ability, W, launches a nuke wherever you want to launch it. It's an AoE ground nuke, that little thing right there. And wherever it lands, it launches players away from it. And your last ability, E, is an AoE nuke around you, and it launches people away from you. And essentially, it's kind of like Super Smash Brothers. You want to knock players off the mountain or off this ledge right here. So, oh god, there I just ended up dying. So, that was no bueno, but the objective of the game is to keep, yeah, you guys can see, keep using those abilities to push people off the ledge. And yeah, this game is actually, I think, requires the most skill. It's actually really fun. But I think this is the last round. I think we've seen every single game. This is round 9, and we did Lurker Rally Extreme twice, and we did every other game at least once. So yeah, this is pretty much the last game, and you guys can go ahead and enjoy these 3 Dark Templar duking it out. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Raynor's what is it called? Raynor's Party, something like that. And it's pretty much like Mario Party. So if you guys enjoy this, grab some friends, or if you're like me, like I said, loner boner, then go ahead and play with some people on Battle.net. It's all good. And I hope you guys enjoyed this game or this video. So thanks a lot for tuning in, guys, and I want to thank you guys all for subscribing. A lot of love out there for all of you guys who've stayed tuned to my channel for so long. I really do appreciate it, and words cannot, they can't express how I feel towards you. If you were a girl, I would do things to you that should not be done. So that's that. And oh yes, the HD tournament is currently under works. I'm still working on it. I do have the music. I think I have settled on a song for the intro. I just need someone to design the video portion, and I do have a couple of people who are working on that for me. So yeah, the HD tournament should be starting soon, hopefully. I do have the money set and in order, and I do have the tournament, and I don't know how he died. He actually landed on the edge of the rocks, but he ended up dying. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for more games to come. Thanks a lot, guys, for subscribing and staying tuned. HD, much love, signing out.